Okay, if you understand quantum physics, you'll know exactly how to proceed forward. So, retrocausality. That means that the future is just as important as the past. You have future versions of yourself that are trying to guide you out of this, into an elevated state of consciousness, out of samsara. So, like the karmic cycle, the karmic loops where you're stuck. So, future versions of you are your guides. That's what intuition is. When they say yes to this, no to that, what resonates with you? And that's where you go. Now, feeling is everything. There's a double slit experiment. Here's the thing. It's when you look at particles, when you look at energy, it changes. I feel like it's more than that. That's why I have a pinned video that says don't interact with the timelines you don't want to be magnetized to. Because when you look at things, they change. But I'm adding to this theory, when you feel things, I think that's when you make the change. If you feel something, you look at something, you're triggered by something, and you feel something, it's a trigger. That's when you now, if you don't elevate, upgrade, alchemize, you'll be magnetized and regurgitate that vibration situation, aka situation, all over again, because you reactivated the frequency all over again. So everything is feeling. Everything is you. That's why we focus on sing and dance and paint and write and create and be outside and feet in the grass and face in the sun and, do things that you love, do things that you enjoy, build something, write something, paint something, fix something, invent something. I don't know. It could be the smallest thing. It's being in creator energy. It's being linked up to and synchronized with the God frequency. God is a creator. God is a storyteller. Because DNA is connected to dimensions. 12D is the key. 12D is the gate to Christ consciousness. That's where Christ hangs out. That's where ascended masters hang out, is 12D. You activate 12 strands, you now have access all the way up, right to source energy. So with your DNA activations, you ask God to help you. You ask these future versions to help you. Ask your team to help you. Help me activate all 12 strands, at least. You can do it through breath work, through meditation, but it's an invitation. And it's also a declaration that it's done. The volunteers came in with much more DNA activated than that, than it's spiritual DNA. And some 48 strands and so on. 24, 48, and so on. This is for the ones that are not seeing their power. They're stuck in depression, stuck in loops, stuck in a low place, not feeling anything magical, anything supernatural, anything like a connection, and everyone has different gifts. It's not that. But if you're not feeling anything at all and you're apathetic, then you need to activate, you need to connect. It takes work and you're not going to feel like doing it. But when you do, it's always worth it. If you do it right. If you're meditating like, meditation should feel like nourishment. It should feel like you're spoiling yourself. It should feel like a break. It should feel like connection, peace, love, safety, advancement, acceleration. It shouldn't feel like drudgery. Be still and know that I am God. It's not have a chaotic mind and dismiss your spiritual work. Everything is practice. Look at everything like it's practice. It'll take the pressure off. If time travels in a spiral, it can go up, it can go down depending on your frequency, just like the vibrational chart. Look at it like this. If you connect the timelines to that, there's neutral, there's fear, there's love. That's it. And you got to pick. Because that will determine what timeline you go to. Because you are a magnet. Everything is energy. What are you aligning yourself to? You are back from the future. Correcting, making course corrections in whatever ways that you need to, so that things go the way they should. Higher level. So that includes AI, that includes all the things. Choices, judgment calls all throughout the day. Which one are you going to choose? And on a quantum level, start to disentangle yourself from anyone who's toxic. You don't have to make decisions, just do the energetic work to untangle from anyone toxic. It's purifying everything. Mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, spiritually. You're detoxing everything, purifying everything, operating at a higher level. Those future versions of you, what do they look like? Live as that. Step into that and release anything in the way of that. Ask God to help. Ask your angels to help. Ask your future versions of you to help. Ask your higher self to help guide you and show you. It's very easy to be distracted and look around at things. Remember, when you look at things, you reactivate and regurgitate whatever it is. So whatever you look at is going to expand. Make sure that you're aligned with what you want, and you're looking at what you want and declaring what you want, not what you don't. Because that lower timeline is not going to be a good time. You got this, warriors. Keep going. I love you.